guys really gonna help me with this bug? Because this is the one bug that I just...
Oh my god, Tony.
I can't. Please, oh god. So he says these bugs are not the super cleanest of bugs, so first he's wiping it off.
Yeah, roaches get very dirty climbing around in small crevices, so he needed to be wiped down just a little bit.
And then we're going to actually spread this one, right?
Yes, we are. So let me get my...
So he needs the spreading board.
My board, which is beat to hell, but...
Alright, so cockroaches, this is a German cockroach, or...
This is an American cockroach.
This is an American cockroach. The German cockroaches are smaller?
Tiny, yeah.
Okay.
The American cockroaches are the largest cockroaches in North America, naturally, anyways. There might be some species that inhabit it that are bigger than them, but not that I know of.
And this is Blattaria, right?
Yes,
Okay,
Blattaria.
Blattaria.
First thing you do with cockroaches, anything in Blattaria, you want to pin them again in their thorax. Pretty much like 99% of bugs you pin in their thorax. So the thorax would be this part right under the head, the shield casing.
Right, okay.
So again, you want to pin on one very specific side, just like with the
Ladybug, right?
yes, just like with beetles. Pin it on one specific side.
And since that's the side I went with my beetle, that's the side we're going with. Oh god,
I
he's
did it
picking it up.
very crooked, so I'm going to...
Oh god, he's gonna redo it. Dear lord.
Gonna redo
He's
it.
just picking it up and touching it a lot, and its little legs are dangling everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it just to freak you out. So.
It's, yeah,
Is it
I
working?
feel like you're doing all this horrible stuff just for my
And then
sake.
of course put it on the pinning block just to make sure that it's about the right level, which it is.
Okay.
I've never brought the wings out of an American cockroach before. I did it on German cockroaches and sand cockroaches. But
So this should have quite the wingspan.
so this one,
So these are like like you get these tweezers from,
they're not called tweezers. Use your science words.
sorry, I can't think. Brain went boom boom. What are they called? Tell me.
Now my brain can't remember what they're called.
I can't either. All I can think of is spatula, and I know it's not a spatula, but
Yeah.
that's the word that's stuck
They're
in my head.
called, now I can think of as tongs.
I know.
That's not it.
There's a scientific
We're not
term
making
we'll tell you
salads.
later.
We're spreading bugs.
Okay, so you're spreading the wings.
So the first thing you do, you get the outer casing. There's always an outer casing, and then there's the wing on the inside.
Right,
So you get the outer casing and you pull it out. Sometimes they...
Using your spatula. Just
Yes. Sometimes you have to break them. They'll make little cracking noises and all kinds of stuff. But you just want to make sure that you take...
You know,
the
it's
wing
so
and pull
weird.
it
I can dissect the frog with the kids and like have no problems, and this is just freaking me out to no end. Like just
Pretty though.
really
Look at how
freaking
pretty
me
the
out.
color is and the...
No, it's interesting. There are wasps
I wish I
and
had a
things that I
simple
think
hair.
are really pretty, but
tweezers. Forceps.
forceps.
They're called forceps.
Yes, they are. Okay. I knew you and I would have brains that worked eventually.
Okay, so there's what the wings look like.
So the wings like really spread out. And
What they're
sorry,
gonna
our
look like.
hands and stuff are like right in the way, but
Yeah, they kind of have
real
to
nice
be.
veins and everything.
Mhm.
They are really kind of pretty when you think about it, albeit
So they're-
very creepy.
To spread anything, I would suggest to get the envelopes. They're like wax paper, basically. I guess you could use wax paper if you wanted, but they do have specific butterfly envelopes. I guess they're just called butterfly envelopes. That's all I've ever been called. And you want to rip them up. Rip them, rip them. There we go. And you take a section and you just make strips.
Okay.
And he is not too tall, so we're just gonna make strips just like that. They don't have to be perfect or anything. They're just strips to help with the spreading. And then you want to get a big enough groove for his whole body to fit in. Now he's been dead for all of 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So he is going to go downwards. You don't have to care, what he does, but I would do this kind of thing, and kind of
just to kind of straighten his body out.
just to straighten him out. So you might want to put it down just a little farther so that he is actually straight, so that his body is straight and not up on top.
And you didn't
like
put
it
the
would be
pin
over
through
here.
his body. It's just under his body, so to
Yes,
support it,
yeah,
right?
it's just under. And then with the legs, when you're pinning a bug, normally you want to be very conscious of where the legs are and looking at them. But when you're spreading its wings like this, it doesn't necessarily matter. No one's going to be picking up your cockroach and looking at his underside.
Because they're impressed by the wings on the top.
Because the wings are spread out, so it's not going to. They're not going to be looking at the legs when they have the wings out. Okay, right. So then you want to open them up. This is going to be hard. It's not easy. They like to fling back in place. They're, especially these ones that just died. They like to. They're very springy.
Go back to where they were.
To go back to the original position. But you just lay it over it, very flat, and you want to make sure it's as flat as it can possibly be. And you're going to put one pin immediately on top.
And you're not pinning through the wing.
You can pin through the wing, but it does damage the wing, and it could have, consequences. It could fall apart, or.
So you're pinning real close to the wing just to keep the wax paper down.
Really close. You want to have it as flat as humanly possible. As flat, like you can see, my fingers are straining. I'm making it as flat as I can, and you want to pin right underneath it, or right above it, whichever position you have. And then for some bugs, you can pin right in the middle of it if there's enough space. But you want to pin it
kind of a close up so they can see.
I usually do one on top, two on the bottom. That's just my system. That's how it works for me.
Okay.
And then
all right. So here, you want to take the camera, and I'll try to do the other side.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Because it's a learning experience, so I can show
Well,
people.
it's very
Okay. It's okay.
It's just a cockroach. It's not gonna kill you.
Just stop it talking about what it is. I'm just gonna look at the wing. I'm afraid of hurting the wing.
Like I said, it's not easy. So, little thing, and you want to push it down. Make it as flat as you possibly
his
can.
wing came off.
What do you mean came off?
Look, see, in the forceps.
Well, yeah, that's fine. You can also hide it underneath and around and all kinds of stuff. So, one at the top, and then two at the bottom. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it keeps the wing straight and flat, that's all that matters. Alright.
Okay.
Perfect. So you have him. Then as you can see, he's kind of been pushed around and lopsided. So you might want to take a couple pins and put him in his
piece of wing that I lost.
Yes. Put him around his body and just like
Just to kind of straighten him out a little bit.
places. See that I put one right there. Just kind of straighten him out, make him look nice. You can move the antennas and you can make the back legs look however you want. Some people like to put him jetting straight out so it looks like he's flying through the air or crawling with his wings out or whatever you'd like to do. So
Cool. All right. So that's that one.
that's it.